Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Tim, aka Young Hercules. I'm just coming today to just really just spread some value. And what I wanted to do today was tell you what I do to sell beats online. I just want to just give value today. I'm not pitching anything. Just want to show you and explain to you what I do to sell beats. So as you can see, I'm just relaxing on my couch, just chilling out on the laptop. But with no further ado, let's get into it. It's gonna be quick, but I would definitely take notes on what I'm saying and what's gonna be on this next page that I'm showing you, because it's literally all you need to do to sell beats. And especially a lot of producers online, they don't do this, and it's probably the reason they're not selling any beats online. So let me get my screen capture up real quick. Kind of new to all this technology stuff. Okay, let me move this out the way. So basically what I've done here is just created a small outline of what I do to sell beats online. So I basically just do three things. First, I drive traffic, which I'll get into a little later. The second thing I do is I have an email autoresponder that sends messages out to people who opt in. And then the third thing I do is I just follow up with those people who are on my list, the artists that are on my list for my music. So this first thing, driving traffic. I know a lot of producers, they have the number. It's probably like the number one question most music producers have is how do you drive traffic to your page? Personally, see if I can do this right. Personally, I drive traffic Facebook, YouTube, and I was doing Bing for a little bit, Bing ads. I've done Google, and yeah, that would be probably about it that I've really used to drive traffic to my pages. Facebook is really, and when I'm saying drive traffic, let me clarify this. Drive traffic to capture page. Alright. So driving traffic to a capture page, and what a capture page is basically I'm giving the artist an offer. So let's say if I was making say for instance a Bing ad, and for my Bing ad I would say, hey, are you a music artist that's struggling to find rap beats? If so, click here. So when they click, they're gonna go to my capture page. Now let me see if I can bring up my actual capture page for artists. Hold on, got a lot of stuff going here. Just listening to my chill step, relaxes me. It's pretty good music as well. See if I can bring up my actual page. Hercules.net. Here we go. So I drive traffic to my younghercules.net page, and when they get here, this is what they see. This is my capture page. So as soon as they click on my ad, they come here. It says, warning, beats here are modern and not for your average rap artist. Please be advised. That just comes with learning copywriting and just grabbing the attention of my artist, or the intention of the person that's on your page. And then you got these little scribbles and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. and then I just basically say, hey, enter your name and email for access to 2 free beats. And once a person puts their name and email in here and they say get access, it takes them automatically to get 2 free beats. You see what I'm saying? You can make your offer anything. Like right now I'm working with an offer that's not just doing 2 free beats. Like this is just a sample page that I was using, but I've changed my offer to offer, I think right now I'm offering like 25 beats for free. You know, just, I mean, beats that, you know, I just feel like giving more value. So I just offer 25 beats for free. And that's basically the capture page. That's what you're sending your traffic to. So that's what you want to aim to do. You want to aim to send your traffic to a capture page. Just not, don't send them just to your beat. You know, because if you're sending them to your beats, you're missing that opportunity to grab their name and email, which is our asset. That's our asset as a music producer, is having their name and email, so we can, you know, touch bases with them basically whenever we want to, you know. So when I'm talking about driving traffic, I mean, Facebook is the number 2 site on the web, or out of all the internet. So whole lot of artists up there. You know, you can do this through groups, ads, etc. And basically with that, it's like with groups, what you want to do in groups, and I'll make a video on that itself. I don't want to take too much of your time, and I'll make a video on ads and stuff as well. YouTube videos, specifically beat making videos or beat videos. And what I mean by beat videos are, you know, when I make a beat, like I'll take you to my actual YouTube channel, and when I make a beat, I put it on YouTube. I make a little video for it in my, I think it's Live Windows Media Player. Forgot what it's called, Live Movie Maker. I'll make a video in that, and I'll just put up a pic of an artist. You know, the latest one that I did was a 2 Chainz type beat. So I just put a pic of 2 Chainz and a pic of Nicki Minaj. I called it Band, so I found some picture with them in a strip club or something to kind of represent what it was talking about. And I just put that up there. I put my beat behind it, and it plays. Like if I go to it, and it'll play. If you hear any lawnmowers or anything, they're cutting the grass at my apartment complex. So I have my headphones in, I'm sorry. So I mean, it's a simple video produced by Young Hercules, and then the beat plays, and that's practically it. You know, it's that simple. It's gotten 38 views already, and that's free. Like it didn't take no time. It probably took me about 2 minutes to do that. And key thing that I do in my description, when it says about section, I just say, hey, get 2 free beats here. And remember, I'm sending people to my capture pages, my younghercules.net. Make sure your beat is tagged. That's because they have all these types of video downloaders that can basically download your video. So make sure your music is tagged when you're putting up your beat videos. So once again, I mean, the beat videos are crucial. Like if I take you inside of my page, like my video manager. Now, not all videos are gonna go viral. You know, not all videos are gonna go viral. But I mean, you can get free traffic to your videos. Like I have videos that I've put up like probably a couple weeks ago, and I haven't really been promoting them at all. Just put them up on YouTube, and you see one video has 96 views. I put that up almost a month ago. I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been letting it sit. But then you have some, like I have some videos I put up there like a year ago, and I mean they've gotten over, let me find one for you. for instance, this Lonely at the Top, it's got about 1,000 views. This Black Jesus one that I did with some of my producer buddies has about 1,000 views. And I mean, that's traffic. Again, that's traffic that, you know, I don't have to pay for. I mean, it's a free YouTube channel. One of the bigger ones that I have, this one, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I could. I don't know how to exactly go into analytics on. Maybe I can. Let me see what happens if I click this. It's loading. Let it load. So for instance, in the past 30 days, this one video that I put up about a year ago, a year ago, and it's this past 30 days, it's gotten 458 views. Lifetime views on it. Let it load up real quick. Lifetime views on it is 15,438. So I put this up about a year ago, no promotion, no anything, and it's gotten over 15,000 views, which I feel is good, because I mean, that's people, that's artists coming to my page, hearing my beat. And you know, YouTube is very good too, because they can, if an artist really likes your music and they really like the beat that you posted, they can put a comment up there and say, hey, you know, I want this beat, you know, what do I need to do to get this beat? And then usually what I do in that instance, I just hit them up and hit their, say, hey, give me your email. I'll send you an email on some stuff, and I'll send them an email and follow up with them and things like that. But YouTube is very crucial. Like I just showed you, like one of my beat videos had over 15,000 views. So I mean, that's what you can tap into, and that's free. You know, if you don't have a marketing budget yet, YouTube is free. You know, once you do start getting money and stuff, then you can look into YouTube ads and stuff like that. Bing and Google are kind of the same. They're just ads. Excuse me. Those ads that, you know, you see on the right side of the Google search and the Bing search and everything. And they're good too. They're kind of pricey. But if you have the budget to do it, I would definitely do it. Paid advertisement is, of course, you know, it creates a quicker, you know, traffic burst than free. You know, with a lot of free traffic, it's a lot of manual work. With paid traffic, you know, all you do is set it up, click run, and they do all the work. They get it out to the public and get it out to your audience. Second thing that I do to sell my beats. So after I drive traffic to my capture page, and the artists, you know, they put in their name and email to get however many beats that I'm giving out, you know, that signs them up to one of my lists in my email autoresponder. So for email autoresponder, I personally use aweber.com, or I personally use Aweber, but you can go to aweber.com and can sign up with them. I personally use it because, you know, it's easy. You know, they have video tutorials. On how to, you know, do things. So whatever you need to know how to do, if you need to know how to create, you know, a web form, they have a video tutorial on it. And I'm a visual person, so I like to look at a lot of videos and actually see what people are doing. So that's two reasons why I personally use Aweber. So with the email autoresponder, I think Aweber it runs about $19 a month. $19 a month to have, and it's worth every cent to me. It's basically a way that you can connect with your list of artists. Okay, so for instance, let me go inside. I'll actually go inside my Aweber and actually show you what's possible. So, I mean, like I've said, I really just got started, like making my list and everything. I took a break for a while, just to get my mindset right. Took a break from the music scene for a while, and then I got really started. I started learning stuff, and I started applying stuff. So, for instance, my artist list is called New Clients because those are new potential clients, and what it gives me the power to do, what Aweber gives me the power to do. Hold on. Is this follow-up series. Now this is a follow-up series. You can build a follow-up series inside of your Aweber. So these are messages. This is the key to this. These are messages that I don't have to, I write them one time, I put them in my follow-up series, and they get sent out as soon as somebody signs up. So as soon as somebody signs up for my email to get my free beats, and as soon as they sign up for my email list, this is the first message they get. It says they have coding and stuff. So basically, let's say John signs up for my email, or he put in his email to get my free 2 beats or 25 beats or 10 beats, however many beats you're giving out. As soon as he does that, the first email he's gonna get, like almost instantly. So it says send immediately. So right after they click that get access button, this email is gonna get sent to him saying, "Hey John," or it's gonna say, "John, thank you for joining." And then inside of that, I basically say, "Hey John, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you. If you didn't get your beats sent to you, here's your download to get your beats. Also, if you want some more, if you're interested in purchasing some beats, you can go to my website." That's when I'd say, hey, if you want some other beats or you want to hear some more beats, go to my website. I do that in the first email. Then the next email I got sending out, a welcome email, basically telling them who I am, telling them, about my company and my business and everything like that, so they can get a better understanding of who I am as a music producer, not only as a music producer, but also as just a person in general. People relate to other people. You don't want them to just look at you like you're a music producer. You want artists to look at you like a regular person too, because that's who they are as well. They're regular people. And I mean, I just did this the other day, and as you can see, I got like over 29 messages that's they get sent out every other day. I still got to go in there and change some stuff up, but the autoresponder is crazy. It's crazy. That's an easy way for me to stay in touch with my artists. I can send them an email whenever I want to. And how you do that is, let me bring this back up. Another good way is to use broadcast messages. Now, broadcast messages are like follow-up messages, except they're not in your follow-up series. So an artist can get a follow-up message that I put in there. They can get my welcome, like say for instance they sign up, they get my thank you for joining message. But on top of that, that's only one message that I'm sending them that day. Let's say that I found out some way that they can sell their music online for free, and that I really think they could get a lot of value out of. Well, I can come to my Aweber and I can click on create a broadcast message. And when I create a broadcast message, that's going to be a message as soon as I can send it out to specific people. I can send it out to a broad amount of people. Now, what I would do is just send it out to a broad amount of people and then target the specific people who clicked on it and stuff. But what this allows you to do is send another message to them saying, hey, I got something for you. Click here, watch my video on it, or click here to read my article on it, or click here to just go straight to it. Whichever approach you want to take. I mean, it's totally up to you. But the autoresponder is what's really key, because it saves a lot of time. It's an autoresponder. You know how we talk about automating your beat business, with the automated beat sender program or player, kind of like MyFlashStore or anything like that. It's automating the email. So now I don't have to sit here in Google, my Google email or my Yahoo email or whatever email you have, and send out masses of messages taking, anywhere from 2 hours or 3 hours to send a message to 500 people. All I got to do is, click broadcast, type in a message, click save, click the list that I want to send it to, and it sends it automatically, like in less than maybe, depending on how fancy you want to get in your emails when you're writing it up. I can send an email out in probably 5 minutes to a mass amount of people. So it's a time saver. Now, the third thing that I do, and I feel like a lot of producers don't do this. Like I was connecting with other music producers online, and I was talking to this music producer on Facebook, and I basically I was just like, hey, I'm willing to teach people how I'm selling beats and stuff like that. And I told him this one thing. I told him this one tip, which I'm about to share with you. I told him this one tip, which he was not doing. And the next day, literally, he hit me back up on Facebook and told me he had made $60 from selling his beats by doing that one thing. Now, of course, this one thing I've learned all this through the Beat Selling Squad, because at first I really didn't know how to do this. Like, I knew about it, but I didn't know exactly how to implement it the way I could to see success. So basically, what I told that producer, I basically said the same thing. I said, hey, are you driving traffic to a capture page? And he was like, what is a capture page? And I went down, like I just shared with you. I told him what a capture page was and everything. And then I asked him, I said, have you sold beats before? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, are you following up with the customers who brought your beats in the past? And he was like, no. And I said, well, that's why you're not selling any more beats, because it said that a customer or a person who has already brought a product, or our products is our beats. So I'll say an artist that's already brought your beats from you in the past is more likely to buy from you again than somebody who doesn't even know about you. They don't know, how your customer service is. They don't know you as a person yet. That relationship and that trust isn't built because they don't know who you are. But somebody who's brought from you, they know who you are because you obviously built that relationship with them through your emails. And they know how your customer service is when they buy a beat because they purchased a beat from you. So they're going to more likely buy from you again because they already know the process. So once I told them that, I said, what you need to do, you need to gather the emails from those people who you sold beats to before. If possible, get an email autoresponder. But I told him, if he didn't have an email autoresponder, I think he said it was only like 10 people. And I said, okay, well, 10 people, fine. But I said, you're gonna want to build your lead list up. Build a list of artists. So you're gonna need to get an autoresponder. But I said, for those 10 artists who brought your beats in the past, I want you to email them. I want you to email all 10 of them and just follow up with them and say, hey, I know you brought a beat for me, such and such date, but, I got some new beats up and I think that they'll be right. They'll fit your style, And he did that, and I promise you, this dude hit me back up and he said, I made $60 from past customers who brought my beats from doing what you told me. And I was like, I just told him, I said, you see the power of the follow-up. The power, I don't know how to stress it. The power is in the follow-up. It's in the follow-up. That's where the power is, because like I told you, with the email responder, you're already hitting them up on a daily basis. And then that broadcast is like the follow-up. It's like, okay, now I'm targeting. Also, with the follow-up, you can target people who are opening your emails from the follow-up series. That's key. So let's say you have a list. Let's say you have a personal list through your email autoresponder of 500 artists. And out of that 500 artists, let's say 100 artists open it. Then let's say you can take it even, that's just targeting people who opening it. Then you can target people who actually clicked on what you were trying to lead them to. So say if you had a email, and in the email you said, hey, I got some new beats, go check them out here, and you put your beat website. Let's say you can target the people who open it. So let's say 100 people open your email out of that 500 saying, hey, I got new beats, go listen to them here. Then let's say out of that 100 artists, 50 of them actually click on your link. So now you can, instead of just targeting the people who opened your email, you can target people who actually clicked on your link. This is crucial. And this is when a lot of people, they talk about segmentation. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, we got it. Segmentation. Want to segment. And I'll get into that in another video. But that's powerful. So now you basically created about 4 different ways you can hit your artist up. There's 4 different communication ways. Mind you, you're not even talking about making videos, audios, and stuff like that. We're just talking about follow-up series, broadcast messages, targeting the people who opened your email, and targeting people who actually clicked on your link in your email. That's crazy. And that's what I do. I send out a message. I send out a broadcast message, or I send out an email autoresponder message, and it says, it just gives them value. Keep belief up, something like that. And then I send out a broadcast message saying, hey, I just made this new beat yesterday. Click here, listen to the beat. So I have people open up my emails, and they'll go listen to the beat. They'll click on the link. So now I target the people who actually clicked on the link, and I say, hey, I noticed that you went to go hear the beat, but you didn't buy the beat. So what's going on? Like, was it not the right time? Like, you didn't get paid yet, or you don't have the money? Was it too pricey? It wasn't your type of beat or something like that? And I ask them. I say, hey, let me know. Like, I would love to hear your feedback. Email me at my personal email. And when they hit me up in my personal email, that's when I can see. Some people, like for instance, the person who brought a beat from me, he said, I didn't get paid yet, so I was gonna buy it this Friday. And I was like, cool. And then all you do after that is you just keep following up with them. You follow up with them on a daily, especially the people who are starting a conversation with you saying that they're gonna buy the beat. So for instance, for that person, I just followed up daily. And what I did, I just shot them an email every day, just saying, hey, what's up? How's everything going? Just something basic like that. Like, not being a pushy music producer saying, hey, okay, you got the money today. I mean, clearly the person told me, they were going to buy the beat on Friday. So, okay, I'm going to sell a beat on Friday. I already know that. It's in the books. The universe has already stated what it's going to do for me on Friday. So, I mean, I just want to know what's going on. And that's how you're even building a more in-depth relationship with somebody when you do that. You're just seeing what's going on. I've hit up artists on follow-up messages when they were going to buy a beat. And the conversation turns from, talking about buying beats to, they say, oh, you live in Virginia, which I do. And then they be like, oh, I live in Kansas or something. Because I'll send an email. It's crazy. Like, you can get really creative and really show people that you're a real person. I believe I hit up somebody one time, and it was snowing here in Virginia. And they asked me how I was doing. And I was like, I was just chilling. I told them I was about to go outside and play in the snow with my dog that I got. And they was just like, oh, man, what type of dog you got? And we started talking about dogs. And then next thing you know, they told me they stayed in, like, what was it, Arkansas. that it was snowing out there too, and all this other stuff. I mean, just got off of beats, and I mean that was cool because that's building a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's me getting to know them on another level than just being a music producer and then him being an artist. You know, so that's just crucial, man. It's the follow up. The follow up game is serious. It's serious. Let's see how long. I don't know how long. This has been 30 minutes. It's a pretty in-depth video though. So I mean, with that, I don't want to take too much of your time. You know, I'm about to chill out in a few, get some more things on my daily list of things to get done. My daily goals to get done. I'm gonna do some things on that to make this day productive, which is already have been, but still got a little bit more to go. But that's really what I do. I mean, right now I'm just working on, personally, I'm just working on, you know, getting my follow-up stuff better, you know, seeing what works, what doesn't work to increase my conversion rate, and just driving traffic. That's really what it is, because once you have the traffic to your capture page and you get enough people on your list, and you know, and you're following up with them daily, should put that daily, I mean, you can start making a killing, man. You can start making a killing. Another I guess another little special thing, just beat prices. Talk about that for a quick second. Beat prices. I mean, I know when I first started, you know, I was selling. This is like 3-4 years ago. I was selling beats. I started selling beats online. I was selling them for like $5 a pop. And I mean, that was because I was listening. I was on SoundClick and I was listening to all the music producers like Johnny Giuliano and Vibe and just everybody on SoundClick that were like up in the charts like that. And I mean, I was like, their beats are like so dope. And I didn't feel like my beats at that time. I didn't feel like the quality of my beats were at the value of what they were selling their beats. But you know, it wasn't until like recently, like I'm talking about like maybe a month or two ago, where I really realized that, you know, it's not so much about how much you sell your beat for. It's about some other things, and I'll go over that in another video. But I was selling my beats at $5. Now I've done some price testing. If you want to know some price testing, I've done some price testing. So I sold beats at $5, and then I started selling beats at $5, and I made my way to $9.99. Started selling beats at $9.99, then I went to, I believe, $14.99. I started selling beats at $14.99, so I went to $19.99. Now this is when it started to get interesting. Sold no beats at $19.99. Sold no beats. So no beats at $19.99 for it. Wow, I had my price at $19.99 for like some months. At least like 3 months. And I sold no beats. I was like, oh man, this is crazy. So you know, what would the normal person do? What did I do? I lowered my price again. I lowered my price back down to $9.99. And I started selling a few beats. I think I sold like maybe like 20 beats or something like that. Now, it was probably about a couple months ago. Probably a couple months, or like 6-7 months ago. And I just did this on a whim. I did this on a whim of saying, hey, you know, I'm testing prices, whatever. Got on my Flash store, and a majority of producers on my Flash store sell the beats for, you know, low prices. They sell them for $1, $5, $12. It's something like that. So I said, I've never sold my prices below $5 before. So I just did an experiment. I said, let me sell my beats for $2.99. And I started selling my beats at $2.99, and I was selling them things like hotcakes. It was retarded. Like, I ended up selling, like, it had to be like maybe 100 beats or something. Like, it was stupid. I was like, wow, like people are chopping at these beats. But like the thing that was killing me, I sold 100 beats for $2.99 and only made $300. I was like, son, but I sold 100 beats. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at that. I looked at that number, and then I looked at some more like popular names you see online selling beats, and they were selling 100 beats at $30. They were selling 100 beats at $30. I was like, son, they're like making 3 times the amount of money than I'm making. You know, for practically, you know, the same beats. Like everybody got beats. That's why I was saying, like, I don't think it really matters about the quality. It doesn't even really matter about the quality of the beat. What really matters, I mean, your quality got to be there. You can't have no super whack beats. Like, it just can't be a kick and a clap when you think you're going to sell 100 beats. But once I seen that, I said, man, this is crazy. So I stopped selling beats at $2.99. And I said, off a whim, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my price $30. I set my price at $30. Sold less beats and made the same amount of money as I made selling 100 beats for $2.99 by only selling 10 beats. Once that happened, I was like, okay, this is crazy. Now, the only thing that I didn't like about having my prices at $30, it was over a strand of time. You know, I'm in to sell beats daily, daily. That's what I'm working to. I'm working to sell beats daily, That when I had my prices at $30 a beat, it was stranded. Like I would sell a beat one day, then it would be like 7 days later I would sell another beat. Then it'd be like 7 days later I would sell another beat. And I mean that was over a strand of months. But it took me less time and it took less effort. Now I didn't have to sell 100 beats to make $300. I could only sell 10. I could sell 10 beats to make $300. So, but after a while, I really wanted to, do some different things with my, not only the prices of my beats, but just the numbers. And, I think it's, somebody mentioned this in the squad about numerology or something like that. And just, like numbers have importance, and I wanted to create importance with my numbers. And I'll make a video on that too, about my prices, because some people say that my prices are like crazy, like because they're not like everybody else's prices on the internet. So, but currently, right now, what my beat price is, I charge $24 even for leases. I have a premium lease option, which includes track outs for $52.24. So I just say track outs. And I have exclusives, where I would say exclusives. Currently I have them set at 300, but I usually talk to artists before they purchase, because they always hit me up in my email asking about exclusives. I'll talk to them to figure out their budget, and we'll work out things like that. But currently they're set at $2.99. And I mean this has been working for me. So now all I'm doing is driving more traffic so this can work even better, so my conversion rates can go even better. And I mean the real thing that I want to say about pricing, I know you might be online and you might see people, selling beats for $1, and they sell like 200 beats a week or something like that. I mean that's cool, but I learned this from audio by being a part of the Beat Selling Squad. I learned this in the audio, that you really want to believe that you're worth the value, but you know that you're worth the value that you're giving out, you know. And right now, where I'm at in my music production, vein, my music production business, I feel that I'm worth $24 at least. You know, that's where I'm at in my business. You know, and in the future, it's gonna go up. Like it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be charging $60 at least. You know, $100 per track out. You know, exclusive, 5,000 per exclusive. You know, it's gonna get to that point. But I realize where I'm at right now, and I realize that my value is worth. One of my beats is worth $24, and I'm confident about that. You know, I'm certain about that. It's not only good to have belief, but to have certainty. You know, certainty beats out hope any day. You know, I'm certain that my beats is worth $24. I'm certain that my track outs are worth $52.24, and it's been validated because people have bought my beats for $24, and people have paid $52.24 for track outs, and people have paid $300 for exclusives. So, I mean, it's proof there. I have the proof. You know. So what you have to do as a music producer is just sit down and say, you know, what are my beats really worth? What do I feel? What am I certain? What is a price range that I'm certain and I know my beats are valued at that? You know, if you feel like your beats is only valued at $1, hey, I mean, I guess that's you. You know, if you feel like your beats only worth $5, I mean, once again, that's you. But I mean, if you're out here talking about you want to make $10,000 a month off selling beats, it's gonna be pretty hard. I mean, you have to sell. I mean, just at $1, you have to sell 10,000 beats a month, and ain't nobody online doing that right now. Ain't nobody online right now selling 10,000 beats a month. Not to say that it's impossible. Nothing's impossible. It can be done. It's just gonna take a lot of. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna take a lot of traffic. And you know your conversion rate's got to be crazy. But you know you really have to have certainty. Just be the value that you're giving out. You know, that'll be it on beat prices. You know, I just that was a little rant there, but I really felt like that was necessary because a lot of people have questions about. A lot of producers have questions about beat prices too, like what should I sell my beats for and things like that. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. I know producers who sell their beats for $50 at least, you know, $75 track outs or $100 track outs. I know producers who do that, and they're selling beats, you know. But that's where their value is. They believe and they're certain that they can sell a beat at $50 at least, you know. So you have to figure out what are you worth. What are your beats really worth? You know, what are your beats really worth? So once again, like I said, this is just pure value. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna go more in depth on some of these things. Probably like ads or something. Better yet, let me think about it right now. What do I want to do a video on? I'll do a video on the beat videos for YouTube. Let me write that down on my calendar. YouTube videos. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna make another one of these value videos and just go more in depth about how I do this beat videos, and I probably take you through while I'm uploading one and everything like that, so you really get a hands-on on what I'm doing. But yeah, other than that, man, like I said, all this stuff I learned through the squad. Like I said before, it's not pitching anything. If you want to join the squad, it'll be a link below. You can join, but I mean, it's whatever. So I hope you got something from this. Remember, all you got to do is drive traffic to a capture page, have your email responder up, just follow up daily. And I mean, if you do that, you're gonna start, you know, if you start building this relationship with these artists, I'm telling you, you know, the outcome, the results that you can have are, you know, it's phenomenal. You can crush it, like literally, because a lot of producers aren't doing this online. I can guarantee that they're not doing it the correct way, especially with the email thing. I mean, it's crazy. Well, last tip, I don't like, do not go online and just search up people emails and put them on your autoresponder or email them, because I feel that a lot of producers do that, and it's crazy when you're a producer and you're getting emails from other producers who are trying to sell you beats. That has to be the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. And I don't know how I got on their email list. Like, it's crazy, but somehow, some way, I got on their email list, and they're sending me emails on buy my beats. Like, and that's all they say. They just say buy my beats, buy my beats, check out my beats, buy my beats, check out my beats, buy my beats, check out my beats, buy my beats. It's so annoying. Like, oh man, like I open one and just to see what they put, to see how they're marketing or something, and their marketing strategy is just terrible. It's terrible. But yeah, this is your boy Tim. Hope y'all got a lot of value out of this. Let me take this stuff off. And yeah, tomorrow I'll shoot a video. I'll probably either make it, I'm gonna have a video up on the blog, just showing you exactly how I'll be doing the beat videos and how I set them up and everything. But yeah, I hope you got something out of this, and definitely, if you need to, watch this video again. I know it's been about 46 minutes, but I mean, it's crazy value in that video, and I'm telling you, if you do that, you do the things that I've listed in this video, you will sell beats. I'm telling you. You know, I don't know that I can't guarantee anything, because I don't know what you're gonna do. But I know if I was you, I would do what I said in this video, because that's how I've sold beats. If you've seen the emails, you know, I probably sent you an email saying, you know, hey, I just sold a beat on Beats One, you know, and I show you, I say, hey, you go inside my back office. This is the email that I got. Sold the beat, and $24. So I'm giving you what I'm doing. For free. So, like I said, I hope you got something out of that, man. Shout out to the squad. And if you're not in the squad, I mean, you're just not in the squad. If you want to get in the squad, you know, click the link below, learn a little bit more. But other than that, this is your boy Tim. About to chill out. All right, everybody have a good day. Have a productive day at that. And I'll see you tomorrow.